This is a Shadowcrest design Vestige 2.5 lightsaber hilt with Sith reusable design etching. And so reusable design just simply means this is kind of a stock etch that Shadowcrest design offers. So it's not like a one-of-a-kind commissioned etch, but rather additional people will have access to, buying this same etch design. Now, of course, each saber etch is going to have little differences here and there, but kind of the overall design of it is the same. So that's what that means. Now, Shadowcrest design also has additional designs that they call reusable designs too. So this is just the Sith one. They also have like a Jedi one and a Mando one, and it looks like more recently they've added kind of rotating monthly designs too with some of their hilts. So that's kind of a neat thing as well. But let's look at the actual base hilt. So on the right, this is just an unetched Vestige 2.5. So you can see the radical difference there. And that's the rear of the hilt. So, I mean, the Vestige 2.5, this is a very kind of customizable hilt. I call these kind of hilts, sort of a blank canvas style hilt. They've got lots of opportunities for different types of customizing, like etching or wraps or, powder coating, all sorts of stuff like that. You see there's lots of kind of nice surfaces for those things. But, the original Vestige hilt was actually designed and released by 7 Chambers, and that's a company, custom saber company out of the UK. And Shadowcrest Design, has a business arrangement with 7 Chambers so that they've used the design. And I think for the 2.5, so this is the Vestige 2.5, Shadowcrest Design made a few tweaks here and there to the original design. But anyway, let's look at the hilt a little closer. So here is the top. We've got standard blade socket, and it accepts a 1-inch diameter blade. You can see all the way to the bottom, the vented pommel there. And then we've got some windows in the emitter, so they're kind of these curved slots, sort of a stadium shaped, and they're staggered in their formation. So you got 3 on this side, and then 3 on the rear also. There's the blade retention screw, kind of blends it a little bit, and then below that is another retention screw, for the LED module and whatnot. And then there's kind of this stepping below that, which is sort of a neat effect. And then here's the switch hole right here, and then to the side of that we've got these indentations, so just kind of some milled details there. And then we've got this beautiful grip section where the etching really shines. So this is kind of the biggest canvas of the hilt without, very open, more open than some of the other things toward the tops, just simply because we've got other elements like the switch holes and the windows and such. So you can really see those details. We've got the kind of the dark gray part, and then it's really offset by the original kind of silvery finish. And one of the neat things about these acid etched hilts as well, you guys, is that not only do they look really cool, but they're also sort of a tactile experience. So you just can kind of feel the raised part of the design versus the etched part or the lower part of the design. And so I think that's a neat experience that unfortunately can't get through the camera very well, but if you get something like this in person, you'll know what I mean. Now the pommel is not etched, so that's perhaps a design, just kind of a design choice. And there's the venting on the bottom. Now this hilt does break apart into 3 pieces actually. So we've got the kind of the blade holder and the switch section combined into one here. And then we have this big open lower grip section. And then the pommel. So certainly the fact that it breaks apart into several pieces like that favors people that would like to do an electronics install on this. But yeah, I mean, this is just a beautiful etch. I really like the kind of curly features to it. It's a lot like scroll work. Maybe it's an example of scroll work even. It kind of has this medieval flair to it almost, you know, like something that would show up on like some kind of medieval knight's armor, that type of thing. So I guess it's supposed to be sort of like ancient Sith Empire kind of design. Very cool, very detailed. But this hilt also, it measures 11.75 inches long, so pretty standard size hilt. Could probably look at the the details on this all day, but we'll wrap it up. Here it is, you guys. This is a Shadowcrest design, Vestige 2.5 lightsaber hilt with the very cool Sith reusable design.